channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have a vegan empties for you guys. I have quite a bit of stuff that has definitely accumulated over the past few weeks. You will definitely see a theme here with some higher protein items. That is definitely something that I have incorporated a lot more into my diet as of recently. If you are newer to my channel, you may not know that about a month ago now, I just started on a brand new weight loss journey and CrossFit, bodybuilding. It's kind of insane. So I will link a playlist below for you guys with all the videos with all that information in it and how I've been changing my diet up a little bit and the things that I've been doing. Blah, blah, blah. But when I look at all this trash here, I do see a lot of items that are definitely higher protein, and I thought I would definitely share those with you guys. If you are new to a vegan empties, I am on number 30, 31, something like that now, and I will link that playlist below for you guys as well. But it's basically like a home or beauty empties where I've used these products up, and now I'm giving you my thoughts. I found them. Do I think they're worth it? Is it good? Yes or no? All that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up, guys, please. And if you do want to see more like this, I greatly appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And let's just get into this thing. All right, so first item that I finished up is actually this Ripple milk. A lot of you guys have told me about this, but I will say for us, it's been really difficult to find. But actually, Nate, my husband, found this for me about a week or so ago, and I think he found it at Vaughn's. This is the unsweetened original. I think they do have a chocolate one according to you guys, because you guys all tell me that the chocolate one is really good, and also probably a vanilla one I would imagine as well. But this is an unsweetened original nutritious pea milk. It's made from peas, dairy free as it should be, called Ripple. 8 grams of protein in it, which is awesome. 0 sugar, 50% more calcium than milk, and omega-3s as well. Now here's the deal, just to kind of give you a quick rundown of the nutrition facts on it. 70 calories for 8 ounces, 4.5 grams of fat, no carbs, and 8 grams of protein. Very similar to flax milk, which I will definitely show you guys next because I have that as well. But I will tell you, all of you were telling me how great this was and how delicious, it's one of your favorites, and I'm like, awesome, great. All of you did say too though that the chocolate one's the best, and I have not tried that still. Nate and I didn't love this. We didn't. We totally put it in our coffee and that was completely fine. That was fine. But on its own, I didn't love it, which is kind of shocking though, because if it's made from a pea protein, that's pretty much the base of all the protein drinks that I have to show you here, protein packs I have to show you here, and I love them. So it's a little weird. Maybe it's just something that needs to grow on me still. Like I said, in coffee, totally fine, but straight, I didn't love it. Now I normally would like to get the unsweetened vanilla anyway though, if I had a preference, so maybe that's part of it too. I would definitely try it again, for sure. I absolutely love the nutrition on it, that's awesome, but yeah, on its own, it wasn't my favorite. I'm sorry. Now with that, like I said, the flax milk, again, very similar to that of the Ripple milk as far as the nutrition goes. 70 calories, I believe, as well. 3.5 grams of fat, so a little less there. 2 carbs, whereas the other one has 0 carbs, and 8 grams of protein too. What I loved about this though was that it also has a good amount of calcium as well, and B12. It has a lot of B12. 1 serving of this is a cup, and when I put that into my chronometer, it already gives me 75% of my day of B12. And as a vegan, you know, that can be something that we have to supplement with, or we just don't always get too much of on a daily basis. Well, I've been incorporating this daily into my protein shakes and coffee, and I love this. I do. Little pricey, but really good. With that, and I was saying that this is very much similar as far as the protein goes as the Ripple milk. That is true, but you do have to be kind of careful if you are looking for this to make sure that you get the flax milk plus protein, because they sell this identically, but it just says has flax milk, and it's not the added protein, and in fact I don't think it maybe even has any protein in it if you just get the regular. So depending on what you're looking for, just keep an eye out for that. What I have here is the unsweetened like original, and then I have the unsweetened vanilla as well. And the unsweetened vanilla I actually found at Sprouts, and then the unsweetened original I found at Sprouts and Whole Foods. But the vanilla one has been very difficult for me to find. Sprouts is the only place so far. Our Vons does not have these in the added protein ones. They just have the regular flax milk. This is by the Good Karma brand. As you can see, I originally got this out of a vegan cuts box, which we do unboxings on that every month, and I will link vegan cuts below if you've never checked it out. It's a monthly subscription box, and they send you literally like a big old box of different kinds of snacks that are all vegan month to month. Really cool. But yeah, I literally got this first in that, and I loved it. So I have been incorporating this into my diet a lot this last month, and I'm really, really happy with it. So I'm sorry to be repetitive. I know I've mentioned this a few times on like my grocery hauls, but I really wanted to point that out because I'm just really, really happy that I've like found this, and I'm drinking it a lot. Alright, moving on. I actually finished up, actually that's not entirely true. I have a couple of these left in the freezer, but I did have 2 of them already. This is the Amy's quarter-pound veggie burger. And I was like, oh yeah, it's a big one, right? They don't, you know what, let me grab it real quick. Since I still have some of them left, I can kind of show you what it looks like here in the plastic, if you can kind of see that. They're really, really good. However, I recently, again, in this past month of eating a lot more protein, and again, most of my protein does come though from like plants and stuff and not a lot of this fake out stuff, but I have still been incorporating some of this. But with that, I've noticed that like my stomach doesn't respond very well to this stuff anymore when I'm eating pretty clean majority of the time. So example, the Beyond Meat burger, I was eating that a lot at first in like transitioning my diet a little bit because I didn't know what to eat, and I'm like, okay, I'll eat this. And now when I have it, I have to do like half because it just kind of bothers my stomach otherwise. I think it's just that the fat content in these are a little bit higher than what I'm used to. I'm all about the fats, I really am, like healthier fats, but when it's not the healthiest, I don't know, it just doesn't really do well. Now with that though, this one here, one patty is actually 210 calories, which really isn't bad, and only 4 grams of fat. So this one's definitely way, way, way less fat than the Beyond Meat burger. Although I'm not knocking it, it's delicious. And the carbs on this one is 24 carbs, 6 grams of fibers, and 19 grams of protein. That's what I really liked about this, is that the protein was still really good in this. And so I would definitely get this again. It's just something that I'm eating a lot more limited now. I found this at Whole Foods, but I'm sure you could probably find this that kind of thing at Sprouts and maybe some other places even that carry the Amy's brand. Overall, I absolutely love the Amy's brand. They're actually at Target as well, and so I definitely would recommend it. It had really good flavor. I actually made it and like chopped it up and put it into like a wrap that I made. Really, really good. So moving on to these protein shakes here. I have been like raving about these recently. I love them. These are identical, by the way. They're just 2 different kinds of packaging you can get them in. But I did want to point out the difference between the 2 packages and tell you that I'm not a fan of these boxed ones. I got 2 of these at Whole Foods not too long ago, and I drank both of them. They're delicious, love them. But they each of the boxed ones I got like leaked. The first one I opened didn't open right, and it wouldn't even come out, and I had to like dissect it and pour it into a different thing. It was terrible. This one actually opened fine, but it leaked everywhere as I would drink it. Not a fan of these box ones, but this plastic one here, totally fine. But I love these, you guys. These are the Evolve plant-based protein shakes, 20 grams of protein, all vegan, and this is in the mellow mocha flavor. They have a chocolate, they have a vanilla, they might have a strawberry or something too, but I've only tried this one so far, and to me it tastes like straight up chocolate milk. And it's kind of funny because they have a chocolate one that I haven't even tried yet, and I'm sure that one's even more chocolatey then, because I really don't even taste like the coffee in this. It just tastes like chocolate milk to me, and it's really, really good. I definitely recommend it if you are looking for like an on-the-go protein shake ready to go for you. Love it. Very good. Next item I finished up are these flat out breads. These are like the roll out little tortillas. I love these. Actually, you know, I have another package, so let me show you with it full. These are really, really awesome. I feel like the nutrition on them is really good and the flavor on them is really good too. Like they taste pretty close to a normal wrap that I'm like, this is perfect. This is what I need when I'm craving, you know, a wrap. And I have these definitely multiple times a week. I love them. So the nutrition on it is 90 calories, 9 grams of protein, 1.5 grams of fat, and 14 carbs with 8 fiber. Not bad at all. I'd highly recommend these. Although I have only found these at Walmart and they're in a random place too, even at ours. They're not even by like all the tortillas. They were like on an end cap of the frozen foods. Really weird. But if you can find these, definitely give them a shot. I think you will love them and they're just a little bit better for you. So next item I finished up were these Gardein sweet and tangy barbecue wings. Nate and I got these about a week ago. We were watching the NBA finals and we wanted chicken wings. That's what we wanted. And so, funny enough, we have been vegan for like 2 years now and we have never tried these before. And they were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The sauce on them, the barbecue sauce, definitely was sweet and tangy. A little bit of a kick to it, like a little spice to it too, but not bad. And not terrible. Are they really like chicken wings? No. They're not. You know, there's no bone in it, obviously, but not even a fake one, not even really the same texture as a wing from what I remember, but still nonetheless still good, still hit the spot, and we still ate wings and watched the game. So yeah, I would totally get these again, but not as like a regular. And I believe we found these at Whole Foods, I believe it was. But these are pretty readily available anywhere, this brand for sure, so you should be able to find them pretty easily. I had to share this with you guys. This is awesome. This is actually the Kavita kombucha in root beer. I have never had a kombucha in root beer flavor before, and it is so good, you guys. Really, really good. And if you are new to the kombucha game, I would actually recommend something like this where it's that really familiar flavor that you might already be used to as you kind of transition into this kombucha fermented world, because it can be a little bit like, oh, kick you in the face at first. But they're really, really good and they're good for you. Great probiotics. Now with that, I didn't really know when I first kind of started trying these, you really don't want to drink a lot of this at once. It can actually kind of be a little rough on your stomach area, so just have a little bit. In fact, this bottle here is actually a serving size of 2 anyway, and I would agree. Just drink half. And I really, really like this. Found this at Whole Foods. It's definitely one of my favorite brands. Another favorite of mine is the Hum brand. I think it's called Hum or Hum, and they have a blueberry mint one, very, very good. And also love the Pink Lady apple flavor by Health-Ade, very good too, so love that. All right guys, so you guys are gonna be like, Kim, how did you like that? Because so many of you, when I hauled this, were not fans. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm broken, what's wrong with me? Because I loved it. But anyway, these are the Halo tops. I had another one, but I think it got tossed. But I had these, this is the cinnamon roll flavor, and then I had the caramel macchiato one. Love that one too. Good catch. But yeah, I got these at Vons. This is the Halo Top Cinnamon Roll, 360 calories for the entire pint of it, which is awesome. And this is a vegan ice cream alternative, and I'm pretty impressed with it, I have to admit. So when I hauled this, I said I had never tried it before. I was like, what do you guys think? And so many of you were like, no, I hate it, don't like it, like the Ben & Jerry's one more, blah, blah, blah. And although I can totally agree with that part, I think the Ben & Jerry's one, they're hands down the best. They have the most flavor in them for sure. But I will say for like the calorie count on this, I do love this, and I would totally get it again for myself. I would like at the end of the night just literally come and get like 2 big scoops of it and just like walk around, just, yeah. Anyway, I loved it. I thought it was really good. This cinnamon roll one to me tasted like Cinnamon Toast Crunch from what I remember too. It was really good. When I read a bunch of your comments though, I was like, okay, what am I missing? Like, what's not good about this? So I actually took like a bite of it again, and I will say, the initial, like, when it first hits your mouth, it does kind of have maybe a weird little flavor to it. I'm like, okay, I kind of get that now when I was like looking for it. But maybe I was really having a sweet tooth when I first like tried it, and I was like, ah. But yeah, I can get that like it is a little bit different. It's definitely a lot more like, the texture is not as ice cream like than like the Ben & Jerry's non-dairy ones, for sure. So I get that, I do. But for me personally, I would get it again. I liked it, and yeah, I found this at Vaughn's, but these are pretty popular anywhere now as well. So another one to share with you guys is this Tofurkey slow roasted chicken. I believe I liked this. I think I have this, what I mean by that is I don't always like am the one eating all this stuff too, so like my husband will get to it too, and sometimes I don't even get to it. Which is totally fine though. And but I want to say I had this at least once, and I don't remember hating any of it, so I think it was pretty good. Yeah, I totally had this once, because what I remember now when looking at the nutrition on it, I love the fact that it has 27 grams of protein in it, and again, I probably just had this in like a wrap, and really, really good. 220 calories per serving. This little package here does 2.5 servings in total, 9 grams of fat, so a little higher there, and 8 grams of carbs, 2 fiber, and 27 grams of protein, like I said, and so not bad at all. I want to say I found this at Walmart. Tofurkey is like a lot more popular at Walmart, I have found recently. So guys, I have to share this with you. This is the NuGo brand. This is brand new to me as of this last month. I had never tried it previously. I found this at Sprouts, all of their like protein bars. This is their slim line, so I think it's just a little less sugar in it, maybe a little lower calorie than like their original line too. They're all vegan, which is awesome. But come to find out, this I guess is one of like the only brands out there right now that sells like energy bars or protein bars and that kind of thing with actual real chocolate, real dark chocolate, not artificial stuff in the chocolate part of it at least. And it ain't kidding, like it's so good, you guys, it really is. I recently have been telling you like my favorite right now is the True Woman protein bars, and I can't lie, that is true. That is true. I love their lemon loaf one. I rave about that one. It's so good. They have a donut one, so good. And so I'm gonna link them below for you guys too, and here as well. But if you are looking for more of a chocolate fix, these guys are delicious. The NuGo ones, my favorite. I even posted it on Instagram a few weeks ago too. My favorite out of these so far is the brownie or chocolate chip mint, and it tastes like Girl Scout Thin Mints. Not even kidding, it's crazy. They're so good. But they were so sweet when I said that, and they actually sent me a box of them, which was so sweet. They sent me the chocolate mint ones and a few other flavors as well. But I love them, you guys. They really are like a delicious like candy bar to me. So again, if you have that craving, I feel like get one of these and you will be really satisfied, and at least it won't be as like guilty. They have 18 grams of protein in the chocolate mint one, 3 grams of sugar, which isn't bad, and 6 grams of fiber in it. And I want to say 180 calories. Yeah, 180 calories is the amount per bar. They're awesome. Totally recommend these. Try these out. Next item was actually from a Vegan Cuts box too. It was from our last one. This was that Unisoy vegan jerky. We love this. I won't spend too much time on it because I did on that video. Hands down our favorite in that box for that month. Love this. But I haven't found it anywhere else, so I've got to keep my eye out because I would definitely get it again. There's another NuGo wrapper. Another protein bar that I actually tried out from Sprouts too was this No Cow brand, which I do love the name on it, it's super cute. This was the lemon meringue pie bar. Naturally, I wanted to like compare it to the lemon loaf bar that I love by True Woman. And you know what? I liked this. It was very tasty too. It really was. It has 22 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, and 200 calories for the whole bar, but it like couldn't compare. It just didn't compare. But it was still good, and I would totally get it again. But yeah, the True Woman one did beat those. Another bar. Yeah. Another bar I finished up was the fermented, this is by Genuine Health, called Fermented Vegan Proteins Plus. And this was like their double chocolate bar. I showed this on a recent vlog, I believe it was, and I actually cut up half of this and put it into my smoothie bowl. I love doing that too, it's really good. And I really liked this, it was fine. It looked like a normal little chocolate like brownie bar, and it was good. It doesn't like stand out to me like, oh, I need to go to the store and get that again right away, but I did get this at Sprouts. But, because the other one ones just beat it hands down, but it wasn't bad at all. Okay, quickly, I'm gonna go over some of these protein powders for you, and because they're all relatively similar as far as what they offer, as far as the nutrition goes, but I did finish up a bunch of them. I'm just on like this kick right now of trying a bunch of different flavors and different brands out there to really see what I like the most. But it's kind of funny because this was originally what I went with, was this big jug here, and I think it's still to this day is my favorite. Even with trying all these different ones, I do really like the raw organic protein vanilla the most. The chocolate is very good though too, and you can now get this at Costco, which is awesome, and I love this. So yeah, this is kind of my like tried and true right now. You also get that on Thrive Market if you do not have a Costco, and I highly recommend doing so through Thrive if you don't have that Costco, because it's definitely the cheapest on there. I will link Thrive below as well, and I do have like a discount link for you guys for 25% off your first purchase, free shipping, and a 30-day free trial as well. So just throwing that out there too. You can find actually a lot of this stuff on Thrive. So then the next one I tried out was this plant-based one by Garden of Life as well, of the Sport Edition. Basically, it just gives you a little bit more protein in it. I really like this. This was the chocolate one. I've tried the vanilla sport one too, which I actually do have a big jug of as well. I don't love the flavor as much as just their original one, but it's still very good, and so I would get it again too. So I kind of save this for the days that I work out really like hard, and then on days that I don't as hard, I guess, I'll have just like the regular raw one. But this one has 30 grams of protein in it versus the other one has 22 grams. So I mean, it's not like a massive difference, but a little bit. So I do like that as well. I also tried their raw, just again, like the tub. This is the chocolate version of just the raw, but not the Sport Edition. Loved it, very good. I tried out the Plant Fusion brand chocolate one. I believe I got this at Sprouts and love that too. Very good, 21 grams of protein in it. This one I was kind of surprised by. I love chai. You guys know this. I love chai. And I actually came across this raw organic by Garden of Life too, protein in vanilla chai. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this, right? I didn't love it. Like, I would totally get it again. I would, and I would drink it and like it, but it wasn't a favorite, and I was shocked. So kind of surprising there, but I definitely wanted to give it a shot, and it wasn't terrible. It was just kind of a letdown. Maybe I just thought it was gonna be like incredible. It just didn't have like a strong chai flavor to me, so it was a little bit of a letdown. This is actually the Whole Foods brand, and this is their nutritional shake vanilla caramel. Delicious, very sweet. I liked it a lot. And but this has 15 grams of protein in it, so it's a little bit lower than some of the other ones, but it's still very good. Next item are actually these Tossables, the balsamic vinaigrette ones. I found these by Nasoya brand. I found these at Walmart. I have not found them anywhere else so far. Love these. These are awesome. They're like marinated pieces of tofu, and I would put them on top of like salads. Really good. Someone mentioned when I hauled this though, they have like a garlic and herb one too, and I was like, oh, that sounds really good, but I still have not been able to find that. I've only found the balsamic vinaigrette one, and I've bought this multiple times now. I really like it, so I would definitely recommend it. It has 14 grams of protein in it as well, and really tasty. I like it. I did go ahead at Trader Joe's one of the last times I was there and pick up the vegan, high protein vegan burger patties. These are definitely not my favorite. They're not terrible, but they're not my favorite. They really aren't. 13 grams of fat, 260 calories per patty. They're not that big either. 12 grams of carbs, 4 fiber, and 26 grams of protein. So the protein's awesome, it really is. But I just think that there are better ones out there, like the Amy's ones, like the Beyond Meat burger. So it's not a favorite of mine, but it's still an option, and I like that. I have been raving about edamame pasta to you guys. Like, I live on it. I have this multiple times a week, sometimes daily, it seems like, but I absolutely love it. Now, I found this one though. This was the fettuccine version from Whole Foods, and I like this too. Nate wasn't as big of a fan of the fettuccine one as just the regular spaghetti kind by Italian Cuisine, I think it's called, and I could take either one. I wasn't picky about it. I liked both of them. Really good, guys. 24 grams of protein in this, 180 calories for the spaghetti one. This one's 200 calories for it, and 21 carbs, 12 fiber. It's awesome. It's really good. And it gives you that pasta fix and less guilt for sure. Last but not least, I have to share this with you guys, and I hope you are able to find it because it is so good. This Tazo tea, glazed lemon loaf. What? Like, how can a tea taste like lemon loaf? But it does. It does. I found this at Target, actually, of all places, and I have not found it anywhere else at all, and I would definitely get it again. Actually, the next time I go to Target, I will be picking up more of this because I love this. All right, guys, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please do give it a thumbs up if you have not already. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys very soon.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.